is like one of the most important events. Oh boy. But yeah, I got in, so I'm really happy. I just need to pay it, but I've been trying to keep it off a little bit because, money-wise, I'm not in a good spot right now. So I was hoping to do it right after TwitchCon. I hope that I'm not going to be too late doing that. Because I know that if you don't pay it, there's a chance that they might give your spot away without letting you know. That's kind of like a toxic thing that they do, but it is definitely real. So, right? So I do want to pay on time, but at the same time, I need to have money to pay, so... And it's a lot of money. Again, it's not cheap to go to the Artist Alley nowadays. At least not at this one. They all come around when it comes to money. Yeah, it is. Like, not every Artist Alley. There's definitely some genuine people out there with good events, and of course they need the money for the Artist Alley and whatever. But they're less money grabby than others. There's definitely like more money grabby people out there, and it's just a shame, but you can't do anything about it. You know, you have to deal with it. If you want to go to this event, you have to deal with it. So the events definitely pay off. Yeah, so I wouldn't be going to events if I wouldn't make a profit, to be honest, especially because I'm full-time. So I do get a profit. The downside is the more it costs, the less profit you make, unless you make your products more expensive, obviously. And that's definitely the downside. So I feel like looking at what you get, I feel like it is definitely way too expensive. I am quote unquote lucky to have a product that is more expensive, I guess. I mean, it takes more time to make as well, so it's really hard to put my finger on it, but it is definitely very expensive. It's just, I feel like it's a little bit unfair in some situations how expensive it is. And it's very different depending on the event you're going to. I would say, like, the more people attend, so the more visitors they have, the more they can kind of ask, if that makes sense. Because the more people that are there, the more people that will pass by your booth, if that makes sense. So the buy to watch ratio is better, the more people there are. But if you look at the money, it's not really reflecting that. It's definitely more of a... There's definitely good events to attend that don't ask much. And there's events that you go like, should I go next time? Because it was kind of expensive, you know, and not sure if this is the best event I could attend. The thing is that for me, it's doable, but there's artists out there that make way less each event, and they cannot attend an event because it's just too expensive for them to attend. Like, they might even not even break even on a event. So in that regard, it's kind of a shame because some people do it for a hobby. And the more and more I get into this world, the more I realize they're trying to make it more for the full-time people. Like, if you're a full-time employee like I am, you can probably do an event and make a profit and whatever. But if you're just there because you're an artist and you want to have a hobby and you'll see what happens, it's kind of hard to pay it. It's like, I've had instances where I had to pay like 500 euros, and you're like paying 500